right on the road. 1993, so that would make sense for the guy. Yeah. That was one like I had. And I sold her, I think, in a garage sale for like $1. If that, you know, when you're just for money and you're younger, you know, kids. Yeah, and if I still had it, I would be like, you know, $500 or $600. And I'm a lot of years.
It's over there. The box is out. My mom doesn't know where to sit. By the truck. You can move it.
There's a box. That's got country. That second box over there. Oh, they got it. 95%.
Welcome back. Just got back from another auction. We spent $747. Some of it was a lot of tax. I think there was a buyer's premium too. I'm walking to the truck because there's an item in here that I bought. As you saw, there's a ton of baseball cards, and they went dirt cheap. So I don't know if you can see, I got a DeWalt compound saw. I paid $50 for that. I think I can sell it on Facebook Marketplace for about $100. That's about, I sold another one for 150, but it was in better shape than that. You're gonna laugh. So I got this, which is really cool. It's I don't know, it's probably about four foot tall, 4x4. It's a display case. It's cracked right here. And then there's a tiny little crack there. $5 for this. And hang that on the wall. I thought that was a good deal. These I'm gonna have a little trouble remembering. Some of them I do. I paid $20 for this, the Mustang emblem. That's really heavy steel. And then there's a fuel cap. We paid, one of these I paid $7.50 for the whole row, which was, some of these, I've sold these before, not these exact ones. I think that says Dale Jarrett. Typically, they're about $20 each. So we'll say we got these three. I do remember these were in the box together. And I want to say I got this one as well. Again, I think there's more than $7.50 there. I think we paid $10 for this. Another $10 one. Oh, Xena Warrior Princess. Huh. Maybe some value in that one. Baseball cards are going to be really hard. I don't know if you guys seen, like, if I showed a lot of the video, but there was just so much baseball cards. It was just ridiculous. I'm sure he went through it, but I mean, they would put, and I'll just explain to you as best I can. So they would put up sets like these, and they would put up 10 of these. And the most they went for was $10 each. Typically, it was pretty much me. I'd bid one up at $10, and then the rest would go for $5. I think I have $6 or $7 in this. It looks like it's all reds, and it is. Oh, there's a George Foster. Not in the greatest shape. Then they put some sealed boxes. We opened them because I didn't think I was going to do a video this late at night, but the kids. So I got $12 in this. We didn't pull anything in the 92 Upper Deck. This was a half a box. We pulled a couple inserts, nothing good. This was a whole shelf, which I'll have to show you that. So there was a whole shelf of cards for that. There's two of these. Nothing in these as well. This came with it. I don't know what's in here. 91 football. I'll have to look. And then there's another box of something in this one too. My mom got this whole row for $5. She wanted me to sell this Royal Dalton. She loves these Royal Dalton. They come in 3 different sizes, I think, maybe 4. I think they have a smaller size. That's like a teacup, that size. Then I think it's this one, and then another one, and then a big one. I don't know nothing about this glass. That's pretty neat, though. Not sure about that. There's a plate. I have no idea either. I'm sure a lot of this will probably be in the garage sale. Some kind of piece of something there. An old bottle. The Columbus, Ohio. I don't know. For the toilet. Some more figures. I'm sure there's no value in those. I'll do a Google image search. This was on that shelf as well. I gotta go through it. I'm sure, again, the guy went through some of these. There's Marshall Falk. These were in this lot, like I told you, for $7.50. I don't know. There may be some money in these as well. This probably has some value, I would think, maybe. Let's see if this has got it says eggshell. Eggshell Georgian. Maybe some value in that. I paid $25 for this whole box, and if that tells you how big it is. I mean, it's a big box, just full with hodgepodge stuff. I'm going to tell you again, there's a King Griffey. It's been gone through. I'm sure this guy's went through everything, pulled out if there's anything of value. This was $2.50, a set of 93 Studio. I always liked the design. The first year, 91 or 2, I did not like. But after that, I thought they made a pretty good product. Paid $30 for this. Sold comps for about $75 to $80. So there's some value there. I think we paid $5 for these again. There's another one there. I lied. This was another lot. I remember. So it was not 5. It was 10. So I got this one, this clock, which I know nothing about. It says Bulova, and I think he said there was some value in that, or somebody did. And then I got this 69 Mustang Mach 1, which is kind of really what I wanted. Again, you saw how many cards there were. I did it somewhere when I'm trying to look at. So I had a pen with me, and I knew what cards I wanted because I already went through them. Let's see here. So I drew little dots on them. This has got a whole bunch of 75 baseball in it. I'm sure it's just commons, but I'm trying to build a set. So I'm sure there's nothing in here. But I will show you my gold mine that nobody knew about for whatever reason. Because there was tons of people looking, but for whatever reason they weren't looking good enough. Here's some SP. A football. A set. I think I paid $10 for this one. 94 SP, $10, and he even took the cards. Some of them. Nope, this wasn't it. I'm sorry. He took some of the cards of one of these and put them in. Is this one? This one says 93, 94 SP, and he put them in plastics. $10 again. $10. All these were $10. That was $10. That's finest. I couldn't believe I got these, but these were $10. These are just full of inserts. There's some Barry Sanders. They're early 90s. He must have opened hundreds and hundreds of boxes of everything. I don't know if he had a card shop or what. I mean, it had to have been like $10,000 he spent. There's some more, just like I said, random inserts. I don't know who that one. Oh, that's Joe Montana. I mean, there's really not much of a whole bunch of value. There's also stuff that he put in that wasn't inserts, like the Member's Choice. I really didn't go through these well enough, but I just figured I'd take a chance. I know these may have been the ones that were $20 for all those. Again, $15, $20 to sell. This was on that shelf that I told you that I got all those other cards for. I don't know what's in here. It's a lot of Nolan Ryan cards, it looks like. Yeah, there's a bunch of hodgepodge stuff. I doubt there's any value here for a couple bucks. Same with these. He just threw stuff in here. I paid $30 for this one, I do know that, but it's got just a ton of inserts in there. So I was hoping maybe there's some inserts that I needed. Let's see what else we got. I paid $4 for this World Series champion Reds. It's dirty. I'll probably put it in some water, soak it. Mom paid $4 for this library Christmas house. Man, these are hit or miss on me. We can't find this one on eBay. It says Department 18. If it said Department 56, it'd probably more some value in it, but no. Oh, here's another box of cards. Again, these were $10. I got my purple here. This one could be, there's a bunch that have Emmett rookies in it. I don't know know why I picked this one up. Oh, because it's got inserts in it again. I think these went dirt cheap. I think I got $5 in these. I don't know why I picked that one up because I don't see much in it. One of these, my gold, is the best pick out of all of it. Like I said, nobody saw. Just some old 80s cards, early 80s. Nothing, I'm sure, in it. This is 93 Flair. It's a set. Again, purple. This had Walter Payton in it somewhere. You know what? No, it doesn't. I thought that was, and it's not. It says Commons. I overpaid because I paid $10 for this one. This was my fault. I mixed the boxes up. I can tell you by looking at it now. I got this one for $10. It's got Michael Jordan in it. Not there, but I thought he was in here. I saw there was a couple basketball ones, but man, you could see the white. You know how cards are normally white here, not colored. There was mold or stains all over it, so I passed on that box. But it had a bunch of Michael Jordans in it. This is a whole team leader set. I paid $5 for this. Nobody wanted it. I don't know if Griffey's in there, but I thought it was pretty cool to have a whole set of these. At some point I'll come to what I'm talking about here. These were 70s old commons. Mixed of football and baseball. They're 72. Again, sure there's nothing in here. This had 1975 tops in it. I got this for $5. They're commons, this again. So, again, I just need something to finish my set. We'll see what I need's in there. What I'm looking for is Yankees. It's going to say Yankees on the side. And for whatever reason, I am not seeing it. I hope it's in this box here. Because I'm going to be upset. Because that was the box that I wanted. And let's see. Is it this one? There it is. So this one nobody looked at, and I'll show you if you're anything about baseball. Here's the first one. George Brett rookie, which I'm surprised to see this. So I can't do this with one hand, but there's the other one. There it is. There's Robin Yount. So there's two Bretts and one Yount in here. So I got that for 10. So that was winning. This is full of Emmett Smith cards. There's some inserts and whatnot in there. Same with this one. This one I think had the better inserts in it. I paid $12 for both of these. And one guy came up and said, "Did you get the Emmett box?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, that's what I wanted. I collect Emmett." Okay. Sorry. And last but not least, we're going over here. We are missing a couple items because Mom took them with her. This is a high school that's up there, Newton Indians, but these are really old seat cushions. I got $10 in the two of them. I think I can get at least 40 or 50. We picked this up for 10. I think we saw sold comps for 45, my mom said. I paid 60 for this. These are all old belt buckles. I don't talk about them much, but my father was a Green Beret, and he was in the airborne, a paratrooper. So I just thought this was cool. I'll probably sell the rest of them. That one says Air Force. I'm not sure what that one is. It says All American Hunting Club, Lone Star, and this one says Bass Anglers. These are some local banks typically. No, this one says Hera Automotive Collection, Reno, Nevada. But a lot of these normally I get that are local banks. They have the banks on the top. Apparently not these. We paid... I played a little game on this one. So this guy kept overbidding these John Deere vehicles, and he was getting the smaller ones. So I made a comment to my mom, and he wasn't even looking, but I said, man, I said, if they only sell for $40. Well, we wound up getting this one, and the harvester, I think, the wagon, I mean, all these for $30. So I thought that was a good deal. I don't see much damage. Maybe they're not that old, but typically I'll have to look these up, but it's anywhere from $20 to $60. I think that's a good deal. Another Barbie, I think we paid $10 for that one. I paid $5 for this die-cast Ertl True Value Delivery Bank. He conned me into this. There was another one that had a lid, but this is the Kentucky Derby. But he was like, I've never seen a glass one like this, because you always see glass as cups, not ones like this. So I got $10 in this. And then Frisch's is local to us. And I'll just give you an example. Don't quote me on the number, but they had 200 stores, and all of a sudden they closed down, I think all but like 20 maybe. They had some kind of financial issue, but I'm sure there's a lot of collectors out there for a big boy, with it being a bobblehead. I think I'll do good for that. Again, like I said, it's a lot of baseball. I don't think I'm going to recoup the 700, but I think I'll be very close. I still got to go through all that, like the baseball cards and stuff, and see, but I don't sell my cards. Well, until the next auction, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys. If you saw something in the auction, I'd appreciate it if you thought I should have picked it up. Thank you.